Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, social media world? It's your boy Sincere, J Red, Flatbush, Brooklyn. Y'all already know. Welcome to the page. Like and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, I appreciate you. Thank you. Because you could be doing anything with your time right now. Millions of videos out there to aimlessly distract you and keep you from thinking about them thoughts, them fears, them feelings that you constantly telling yourself when you are with yourself, when there's no one around. You know what I'm talking about. We all human beings. We all do it. I might talk this conscious, selfish awareness things, but I'm a human being. I still do it from time to time. But I must say, I've gotten a lot better. And the more I practice, the more I put a conscious effort into feeling how I'm feeling and sitting with my feelings before I make decisions really, really helps me a lot from time to time. Again, does it work all the time? For the most part, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still a work in progress. This is a life, long-term journey till the day we die and leave this earth. Our main focus should be mastering yourself. I mean, why wouldn't you want to do that? You with you. You're the driver, the actor, the producer, the director. You're in control of you. Yes, certain things might manipulate and finagle for us to get a reaction, and sometimes we lose it. But that's why we gotta be self-aware and consciously put an effort into changing that paradigm, because we should be more responsive to life instead of reactive. I notice, well, let me speak for myself. I used to be, and I still tend to sometimes from time to time, become very reactive to life instead of sitting back, dealing with the feelings, sitting with the feelings, having a positive conversation with myself and telling myself, not every single feeling I have is a fact. Feelings come and go, social media world. You know how much thoughts and feelings we have throughout the day? We can't take every single feeling we have like it's accurate, like it's a fact, like this is just word is born, scripted, it was written. Not at all. Sometimes we have good feelings and sometimes we have negative feelings. It's up to us to pick and choose which one we want to hold, which one works for us, which one serves us, or which one distorts us and keep us in discord, negativity. That's our job. But because we distract ourselves from all these worldly things, social media, television, radio, friends, and we're not really putting the work and doing the work to get to know us. We think we know ourselves, and for the most part, we might know ourselves a little bit. But what we think we know, hold on. Every single video of this shit happens. I can't make this shit up. But I lost track of thought. But yes, every single feeling we have or who we think we are is always subject to change. Because how we are, it was just a bunch of feelings and thoughts that kind of created us. You know what I'm saying? From our young adolescent, childhood, we were embedded with certain things we couldn't even pick and choose that we wanted to take in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you going to school, your parents, you got a little bit from your parents, you got a little bit from your peers, you got a little bit from your teachers. And because you were a young child and your brain wasn't fully developed, some of us, we took on certain things that either no longer serve us right now, or we just didn't know no better and we're still kind of using that and going off of that because we didn't have enough discipline or self-awareness to kind of look into that, why we was doing it. Like I said, when you're a kid, you get a pass. I always say, social media world, children and animals get a pass all day long. If a child does something stupid or an animal does something stupid, you can't really get mad at them because you're the adult. You're the adult. This animal cannot think, like you, they cannot process and have self-awareness and decipher their feelings and reality like you. And a child can't do that either. So when they do certain things, I try my best, and for the most part I succeed, to not really let it get a reaction out of me, because I give you a pass. Like, listen, you're a child, you're an animal. The dog knocks over a drink. How mad am I really gonna get at the dog? Yeah, I might get annoyed, but am I really gonna get that mad? No, I can't stay in that feeling. But for a grown ass adult, you got no excuses as a grown ass adult. This is your job, your responsibility to learn yourself and to go into you, go deep into you, and pick and choose what's really working for you. Because what might have been working for you 10 years ago might not be working for you now. And if you just plateau and stay stagnant like most people and constantly fill yourself up with things to distract you on a regular basis, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna still be thinking about that individual. Yes, as time goes by, you might get little gems and jewels from certain people that come into your life, little nuggets here and there. But to really have that paradigm shift and to become self-aware of where you make things go left or what's self-sabotaging your life, you have to put that work in. And if you are not disciplined enough to put that work in, you need to go see some type of psychologist or therapist. And that's not saying that that's going to help your situation, but they will show you tools that might help you. Because maybe me talking, you don't know me from nowhere. Like I said, sometimes I'm battling the same shit you battling. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get stuck in it probably as much as a normal person, because I take proactive things to kind of better myself. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's reading, whether it's listening to audibles, whether it's journaling, whether it's meditation, sitting with myself, holding myself accountability, really analyzing every single feeling I have and choosing which one is working for me or which one is not working for me. Because, and clearly, as you know by now, that's what I want to talk about today, is about feelings. We have to really stop letting our feelings make our decisions. Because a lot of us tend to, oh, how I feel. And I get it. Sometimes I feel like punching people in the face. But I don't act off every single feeling I have. I got to use my logic and really say, well, if I do this, if I act off this feeling, what's the repercussions and consequences that's going to come behind me acting off this feeling? You know what I'm saying? Because we have a whole bunch of feelings all day long. We're going through different feelings, different thoughts, depending on the energy, the vibration, the mood we're in, how we're reacting to life. And this is why I say we need to learn to respond to life, because things are going to happen. Now, when you start responding to life, you get to sit back and analyze, yeah, I'm having this feeling, but is this appropriate feeling for me to have? And if it's not, or if it is, let me not personalize and critique myself in a negative way where I'm beating myself up for having this feeling. No, just don't act off the feeling. You can have all the feelings you want, but really learn to decipher and sit back and analyze, is this feeling is this feeling coming from an insecure place? Or is this a valid feeling? And if it's a valid feeling, how do I know it's a valid feeling? Do you kind of ask yourself these questions when you're going through your little zone and you're having a pity party for yourself and you're having all these feelings and thoughts that are not conducive to you progressing and growing? Then start doing that. And again, it's easier said than done, but your job is to put a conscious effort into doing that. If you have to get a journal and write that down every single day and read that journal 3 to 4, 5 times a day, because sometimes Listen, I don't have the best memory in the world. Sometimes that's what we need. We need, kind of like when you go to the gym, some people need physical trainers. Some people don't have that discipline and dedication to go out there and do it on their own. Go on YouTube, look up a workout video, go to the gym, and put that action into use that they've seen from the video. Some people need somebody to hold their hands and tell them, hey, do this, do that, because you got to know yourself. Is that a good thing? Is that a good way to be? I don't think so. But people are going to make excuses and say, well, that's how I am. No, that's not how you are. That's how you were. And you're comfortable and you're lazy to put the work in to do anything different. So that's how you're going to be. You know what I'm saying? Again, with the feelings, you feel like that's how you are. But that's not how you are. That's how you are comfortable. And like I said, you're too lazy to put the work in and do something different other than that. And that's okay if you want to accept that, because guess what? It's your life. You know what I'm saying? You could either put that work in and make progress, or do nothing, keep coasting, and 20, 30, 40 years from now, when you can't do nothing but tiptoe to your grave, you're going to be like, damn, I should have did this. I could have done that. Listen, ain't no do-over, social media world. This is a one-shot deal. We live right now, one-shot deal. Stop taking your life for granted, man. You know what I'm saying? There's people every day not waking up who got plans to do something next month, to go on trips, to apologize to a parent or to a loved one that they're holding some type of turmoil and regret in their heart. Listen, you need to bridge that relationship. Stop putting off things that you could do because you think you have the time. You know what I'm saying? Time is not granted. Time is money. But back to feelings. Stop letting your feelings dictate your decisions, because you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to have a lot of regrets. And I can't say it any more clearly than that. A lot of people like to use that excuse and blame certain things and not take accountability because that's how they felt at the time. Nothing is wrong for you feeling a certain way. We could feel all the things we need to feel. We just have to learn to chill, respond and not react, ask ourselves certain questions, sit in these feelings to see where is it really coming from. Is it an inner trauma I have, inner security that I have, some security issues that might stem from a long time ago, from broken childhood, broken relationships, things we have not forgave ourselves for or forgave other people for. We have to ask all these things before we just make conscious executive decisions off of a feeling you haven't. Because you're going to burn a lot of bridges and you're going to hurt yourself on a mental level and stagnate your growth. So have all the feelings you want. Sometimes we can't stop the feelings we have. We should just sit back and analyze the feelings that we're having before we make a decision and do something stupid based off a feeling. We need to learn to do that. So try that. It's about to be 2025. I challenge you guys. Start responding to life and stop reacting to life. You're going to fail, but it's a temporary defeat. Michael Jordan failed so many times before he won his first championship. Stop looking at temporary failure and defeat as permanent failure. Again, that's just a feeling. That's something you're telling yourself based off your past current events. We need to be more present and stop focusing on past current events, because if you focus on the past current events, we're going to think anything that remotely looks like that, we're going to assume that's going to be our future events, our future present events. So stop making executive decisions off the feelings you having. I challenge you that for 2025. And like I said, after this video, you might be like, oh shit, that makes sense. And you might just forget. It's okay. But set an alarm on your phone, journal, get a big whiteboard, put it in your mirror, take some index cards, whatever you have to do to help you be consciously aware, help you remember to do these things. Because guess what? It's like school. If you go to school and you didn't take notes and you didn't pay attention, or you paid attention as a teacher was giving you the lesson, if you didn't take no notes by Friday, you think you remember everything that happened Monday? Unless you just have one of those memories, then God bless you. But most people's not. So practice journaling, practice writing things down on the index card, getting a big blow up whiteboard or whatever you have to do, alarm clock on your phone to help you be aware, help you to remember this year for 2025, I'm going to be more responsive to my life. I'm going to be less reactive. I'm going to analyze my feelings because feelings are not facts. We're going to have positive feelings and we're going to have negative feelings. I don't care how positive you are, Dalai Lama, whoever you are, you could be the guru of whatever, they still have negative feelings. You know the difference between them and us? They don't take their feelings personally, especially the ones that's hindering them. Sincere, J Red, Flatbush, Brooklyn. Y'all already know. You.